we had this conversation already. All right. So yesterday we were writing equations in slope-intercept form, and then we were taking that and finding our slope and our y-intercept. But today we're going to actually be graphing equations of lines. So we're going to start with 22. Y equals 3x plus 2. So we can actually see it. All right. So this one is already written in y equals mx plus b. So what is my slope?
3 over 1, and b is 2.
Yep.
It's 3 over 1.
Well, every whole number technically can be written over 1. All right. So what is this slope telling me I'm going to be doing?
Going up 3 over to the right.
Up 3, right 1.
Why right 1?
Because it's technically over 1. Every whole number is technically over 1.
So you're telling me that I got all that wrong yesterday?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I said, so like on number 15, I said down 2.
Yeah, and then it went right 5 because it was divided. It was negative 2 over 5. All right, so I'm going to set up my graph. All right, so the first thing I do is I'm going to plot the y-intercept. That's always going to be your first step. So that goes up to the 2. Now I use my slope, and I go up 3, right 1. So 1, 2, 3, right 1. I could keep going up 3 and right 1, but that makes my graph really big. So I can also go down 3 and then back 1. That's how I usually say it, but left 1. And then I can do that, and then I have my line there.
Are you going to make us use rulers?
No, I do not. If you want them, you're welcome to use them, but you don't have to. There's one section, I think we do it in Algebra 1, but I can't remember, but it's like much later in the year if we do, where you have to use rulers, because if you don't, like when we put 2 lines on a graph, because if you don't put them right, then you can't find where they intersect. But that's the only section that's for. Huh?
Why'd you put a dot down there?
Because I went down 3 and back 1. Because you can also do that.
It says up 3
But I can also go down 3, left 1.
to make a straight line.
Yep. I would always start going up and then over first, like, or whatever the slope says to do. If it's like down and to the right, I would do that first, so that you make sure that you have it going the right direction, and then do your other point. And you could just make a really big graph and have stuck the other point up here, because that's where it would be.
So why'd you put point up there though?
Right here.
Yeah.
Because you have to have 3 points on the graph.
So you can just choose what you
You
want.
can go up and over, or you can go down and back. All right.
It's a funny game.
24. Y equals 2/3 x. So what's different about this one compared to the last problem? Well, there's a few things, but.
There's no y-intercept.
Yep. Thank you for getting it right first. That's what I wanted you to say. There's no y-intercept. So what does that mean my y-intercept has to be?
0.
0. If it's not written here, then that means that the b value is 0.
Are we sure?
Now, what's my slope?
2 over 3.
2 over 3. What is this telling me to do?
Basically,
You
it's
go
up 2, right 3.
Yep.
What's so funny?
All right, so I'm going to set up my graph again.
Can you even see, bro? Can you see?
No. Yes, you can. No, I can't.
Look, he thought she just got contacts.
No. Do you want to guess my prescription?
Bro, nobody cares, right?
Guess.
I care.
What do you, like your actual like prescription, or like your 20 whatever?
Oh, like my vision.
How do you come up with a prescription? Do you like
20,
divide it by like
100.
20 or something?
No, hold on,
No,
that's
like 1 and like
not. Oh,
Oh, you got a 7.
like a 175.
-7.
my gosh.
Why are you lying?
I'm a 125.
How do you get?
Or well,
like,
negative 125.
How do you get a prescription? Do you like divide it by
10 is
20 times
legally
the area? Or
I have no idea.
No, 10 is legally blind.
Yeah, you're blind, bro.
Right there.
All right, my y-intercept is 0, so that means here at the origin I have my point. Now I'm going to use my slope and go up 2, right 3. And on this one I'll just keep going that way. Up 2, right 3, so there's my other point.
Oh, I get it now.
And there's my line. Y'all really spent months on this last year?
Yes. Yes.
Because our class was so stupid. Like, legit, our class
That's
was
crazy.
I've never done this before. Like, I don't
It's
even-
not normally taught until Algebra 1. Hence why we had to use other methods before we learned this one.
So you're basically saying I should have given you last year. You quit, bro.
All right, 26. Y equals negative 5 halves x plus 2.
So basically, m equals
This is so
5 over 2, but it's going to be negative. So is it just negative 5 or is it negative 5 over 2?
Negative 5 over 2. The whole number in front of this entire thing is your
Okay.
slope.
And then b is going to be 2 because it's 2. And
What does the slope tell me to do?
basically up 5 over.
So if it's a
down-
negative, it goes down first.
Hold on. Down 5. Left. No, right 2.
Yep.
What is it?
As it's written, it's always going to go right.
Right.
The bottom number is always going to go to the right. Unless you flip it backwards to change it. So you can go up and back or down and
So
back.
like if it was a backwards 3 or something.
No. Like if I was going to do this, the other way I could do this is I could go up 5, left 2. Would be the other way I could do this one.
Isn't the other way not the right way though?
This is the normal way, but this is how we can put another point on our graph
So
in
if
the
you
other
did
way.
that, would I get points deducted?
You could do this way the whole time if you were so inclined.
So
I just wouldn't recommend it because you're going to get confused.
I forgot what you do with b.
We plot that first.
2.
All right.
2 over 1. Right.
Just 2, but yeah. All right, so the intercept goes on my y-axis at 2. Now I go down 5, right 2. So down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2. But I don't really want to make my graph any larger than it already is. So this time I'm going to go up 5, left 2 so that I don't have to have a ginormous graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 1, 2.
Why'd you go? That ain't right. It would have been lower.
Huh?
That's not right.
Well, I could also go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2, and have another point down here.
But
I just didn't want to
why'd
make my
you
graph
start
huge.
at the dot and not the center?
Because that's where the intercept is. This one had an intercept at the middle. But this first one did not. It was at 2 also. And then this one is at 2. So we always start at whatever the dot is that's on the y-axis. All right. 28. Negative 8x minus 2y equals 32. Now, what I'm going to tell you is if I was personally given this problem, I would probably graph intercepts because it's already in standard form or intercept form that we were using in the last section, 4.4, to graph, okay? But for the purpose of this section, we are obviously using y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. So I'm going to manipulate this one so that we can keep practicing that way. But if it just says to graph and it doesn't specify how, or if it doesn't say first write the equation in slope-intercept form, it doesn't matter how you do it. Okay. Now, on your quiz, you had a problem that said something like use a table to plot points or to graph using the points. You may have one on your test that says you have to use a table. You have to use the method that's given to you when you do the, that's told to you. Okay? All right, so how do I get y by itself?
Plus 2y. No. Minus 8. Plus 8x.
Add
I got
8x.
that, 'cause I felt that was very well.
Negative 2y equals 8x plus 32. Now what?
Divide by negative 2.
Divide by negative 2. So I get y equals 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4x. And then 32 divided by negative 2 would be negative 16. Now, these numbers are pretty large, right? Like, that's a pretty big number right there. So I'm going to count by something other than ones on this graph. So we'll talk about what that looks like. Whoa, that was... Wow.
There's no way that's real. It's right here. Ask Stacey if it's real.
What?
We're learning in Geo. You're learning about South America.
Just shut up.
And there's a lake and it has a weird name and she doesn't know if it's real or not. But it's real.
There's no way that is real.
Yes, it's like right between Chile and like the Andes Mountains or whatever. Right?
What is it called?
Lake. It's not.
Do not say
No.
Okay, we'll talk about it after.
Taylor, be quiet, bro.
All right, so
Focus.
we can count by fours. We just need to be careful. Now, I'm going to count by fours on both of my axis lines because otherwise it's going to be confusing. So this is negative 4, negative 8, negative 12, negative 16, negative 20, and that's far enough. Then up here I've got 4, 8, that's good, and then I'm going to count by fours over here too. Now, you don't have to count by the same amount on both, but I'm going to just for the sake of on the graph. No, I've been doing it for so long, it's almost weird to write on paper sometimes. Yeah, I've been doing this for years.
Wait, I have a notebook where you use an erasable pen and there's a QR code at the end and you scan the QR code and then it saves it to your phone and then you can always show like that.
Isn't
That's
that
pretty
just
cool.
a notebook that's a 5-star notebook?
No, it's a special app.
All right. Oh, we didn't talk about what's the slope of this.
Why is
Negative 4.
Why is the Gulf of Mexico under?
And B is negative 16. Hey guys, we're doing math. Focus up.
All right. What does this slope tell me to do?
Down up
Right 1.
left,
Right.
Right,
Yep.
Left.
Or
Left.
up 4, left 1. I don't know where my 1 went that I wrote, but there we go. So it can go either way. So watch closely on this one. My intercept is at negative 16. That's all the way down here. I'm going down 4, right 1. I'm not going all the way over. I'm going over 1. Okay? So it's going to be a really tiny little graph down here. Now, I can also go up 4, left 1. So I can go up here and then back 1. And it's just going to look like this really bitty, teeny, tiny graph down here. Okay. Now, if I had counted by 2s, it would look a little bit bigger, but obviously then this would be dramatically large down here as well. So just be aware of that when you do that.
What did we count by 4s?
I counted by 4s, but you can count by 1s if you want. You're just going to take up a whole piece of paper. Or you can count by 2s, take up half piece of paper, or you can take up a little teeny piece of paper, teeny tiny piece of paper if you count by 4s.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that.
Now, in general, you should just count by 1 so that you don't get confused, but I wanted you to see one like that.
So wait, do you have to do both, like down 1, left, right 1, and up?
No, you can go the same direction the whole time, but you have to put 3 points on your graph.
Do you want us to write the down, right thing every time?
No, you don't have to. I'm just doing it while we're getting used to it to make sure. Because while y'all spent 6 months or whatever graphing lines, Sean has not, so.
Wait, what did I do?
The M and B thing or
I would suggest that you do, because that's something else that I can check to see if you actually knew what you were doing as part of showing your work. But all right, one other thing in this section is about parallel lines. Does anybody know anything about parallel lines?
Aren't they like they're like a light? Like
They never touch.
They're like this.
This is intersect. They're like L's when you put them together and make
I thought they were like a light.
They're the same thing. They're lines that do not intersect. They go like this.
Bro, can y'all actually see
Well, those would intersect. Okay, those would be parallel lines. When you get to geometry, for them to symbolize parallel lines, they're going to put these little triangles on here to show that they're parallel. They don't have to have that, but I'm just letting you know. So,
I did this last year.
you did this and you didn't graph lines.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I still have my math book. I'll bring it tomorrow.
All right, so parallel lines have the same slope, which is our M, but a different y-intercept, which is our B. So what they're going to do in the next few problems is they're going to give you two equations of lines in one problem, and you're going to tell if the lines are parallel or not. Okay, ultimately we're going to get into perpendicular and all of the things, but that's, so I don't even know when.
Are you really advanced if you do calculus in 6th grade?
Calculus in 6th grade? Yeah, but there's no way that most people.
Because I did that in 6th grade.
You did not. There's no way.
How did you tell?
I can tell. 32. Y equals 5x minus 7 and 5x plus y, this is a separate problem, equals 7. All right, so this one is already in slope-intercept form. I need to get this other one in slope-intercept form. So I need to get y by itself. What do I need to do over here to get y by itself?
Y equals 5 plus 7.
Subtract the 5x over here, so y equals negative 5x plus 7. So what's the slope of, since I'm already over here, what's the slope of this line?
5.
Negative 5. What's the slope of this line?
5.
Are these the same? No, so these are not parallel. And a lot of times I'll just do the little symbol for parallel lines, which is like that, to say that they are or are not parallel.
Yeah, this is easy.
34. Y equals negative 0.5x, aka negative 1/2. And the other one is x plus 2y equals 18. I need to get y by itself. What do I do? Subtract x. So I have 2y equals negative x plus 18. Now what? Divide by 2. So I get y equals negative 1/2 x plus 9. Now, 0.5 as a decimal is what? So this is negative 1/2. So what's the slope of this line?
1/2.
Negative 1/2. What's the slope of this line? If these are the same, which they are, then they are parallel. You can do that, or you can write the word parallel if you are so inclined.
Can I just do the lines?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Will I get points deducted?
No, because I literally said I usually just do this. I was just saying you could also write the word if you're so inclined. All right, the last thing is, oh wait, actually I lied. We're not going to do that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Never mind, that was it. Any
We're
questions?
not doing parallel lines anymore?
That was all we were doing at this point with them.
Yeah,
There
they're
will
pretty
most likely be more later, but that's it for today.
I just swallowed my bracket.
Bro, can you go somewhere, bro? Oh my gosh.
How did you do that?
I think the one in the back popped off.
Dude,
Because the wires.
I'm so glad I've never had to do braces. Did you?
Yep, I had them my junior and senior year of high school.
How'd you smile?
So fun. I had clear braces.
Oh, so you can see them.
The top was clear, the bottom was silver, but you can't see my bottom teeth when I smile. So
You know how I smile?
I get mine off before it goes.
all right, 21 through 27 odd, and then 33 and 35. Okay, add that to the paper from yesterday, and then turn it all in together.